Got my little notes that I've just ripped. Great. You can't see it. It says Chicago. Maybe if I... That's as zoomed out as we're going to get, mate. Alright. Cool. Do you like my little... Yeah. And these are fake. Just going to get the elephant out of the room. Oh. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Now I've decided... It's been a long time coming. There's going to be a change on this channel. Basically, this is going to be the same kind of videos every single week. It's not makeup, it's not this, it's not that, it's not this, it's not that. Everything that I've done before, I think only like once, maybe, that I've done this on my channel. So this is why I finally decided, basically, that I wasn't happy with the content of my videos and I kind of just wanted to, like, change it up a little bit and do something that I actually enjoy. Like, I felt like I was forcing myself to do different things, to kind of just do it because that's what everyone's interested in and that's what everyone likes. And then I thought, I'm not into that, so why am I forcing myself to do it? Like, there's not going to be any more makeup lessons with Brogan, there's not going to be any more, like, you know, talking about books and talking about, what do I even do on this channel? Like, everything that I've done is literally just like forcing stuff. I mean, there's not gonna be any more Tinder. I deleted that anyway, and there might be, you know, I might do a reacting to my diary one day again, but this is what I'm gonna be doing, and it's basically Brogan Chat Celebs. I might even create a little thing. No, I'm not gonna do that. Don't pretend that you're gonna do that. Anyway, so the first thing I'm gonna be doing is basically talking. This is a One Direction special, so if you're not interested in One Direction, see ya. I mean, I don't think you'd have clicked on it anyway because of the title, but anyway. So this is going to be a One Direction edition, basically all about the hiatus and kind of what they've been getting up to. There is a topic that I want to talk about which I might skim over briefly, but I'll have to do like an entire video, so you never know. The next coming weeks, that'll be a thing. So just prepare yourselves, okay? Strap yourself in, get me list, and let's do this. I'm such a loser. Okay, so let's discuss what the boys have been up to. So during the hiatus, we have had Harry Styles being in a film, Dunkirk, if you're not aware. What the fuck? I never expected Harry Styles to be in a film. An actual film with real people and actors and kind of like this big thing. And what's even crazier, right, is that he's doing this Dunkirk with, you know, Christopher Nolan, and there's so many other actors. It has my favourite British actor, Adam Long, in it, and it's about war. I am literally, you don't even have to have Harry Styles or Adam Long in it. It literally had war, and I was like, I am in for this. And at first I was like, I don't know what Dunkirk's about. I said it to my dad, and my dad was like, bro, I know what happened in Dunkirk. And I was like, oh right, okay, so this is the thing that everyone knows about. And I love war things. I don't know what it is. I just love learning about the war. Well, it was a war, Dunkirk. And I just love just little things like that. I'm hooked. I am already on it. So that is what Harry's doing. Like, oh my goodness. Can we just discuss, like, when I found out about that, I was just like, he disappeared for a year and then comes back filming summer. I'm like, what? We're crazy. Anyway, so Harry's been doing that as well, and he's also been doing his own solo career. Now that has been rumoured since about 2013 that Harry wants to make his own music. But well done, he's finally done it. We finally got confirmation. His album has come out. It came out yesterday when I'm filming this, so you know how a bit ahead I am with my filming schedule at the moment. I'd also want to point out, when I'm filming this, Liam's single, which I have, whoops, spoiler alert, it hasn't come out yet. So I will be doing a follow-up video, kind of what I thought about it, and just stuff like that. But I'm sure it's going to be great. But it's another different style of music, and I love it. So basically, Harry's been creating music, and he's been filming. Louis has been releasing music, having fake girlfriends, a fake child. It's been a bit incredibly busy for Louis. I mean, the first year of the hiatus, I was just kind of like, so is he just like pushing this stroller around every single day in a pap shot, or holding hands with a starstruck member, or I don't know. Like, I just feel like all he's been doing is just getting himself pictured on purpose and I felt like for a while it was starting to piss me off. And then he did a guest judge on Britain's Got Talent, the US version, and then all of a sudden we had very sad news. I'm not gonna say it, but rest in peace, because oh my god, when I found out I literally cried. I literally cried because it's so sad. But then he released Just Hold On. I was gonna like sing the whole song, but I was like, it's not called Darling, Just Hold On. Just Hold On, which is an EDM track with Steve Aoki, the DJ, and honestly, I think it's the best thing that's ever happened to him, because he wasn't wanting to kind of carry on with the music while he was on hiatus. He just kind of wanted to do his own thing. But then in my head I'm thinking, say if all this horrible stuff that he's been through, which honestly is a lot for one person to take, even after all these years of like bullshit, right? And he didn't want to do the music. What would he have done during the hiatus? I mean, I get the fact that like, you know, have a rest, because he hasn't for 5 years, which he did. Everyone had a rest for a little while. But what would he have done? Like, what would have his project been? I know that he has like a record label that he's a part of, and you know, just things like that. Like, I get it, but at the same time I was just like, what would he have done? So that's kind of what Louis been up to. Niall, oh the Irish. Let's get to my favourite, the Irish. Let's get to the Irish. Have I even like written Niall Horan, the sneaky little devil, was the first member of One Direction to release solo music. It had been rumoured the entire week that this was a thing, that Niall Horan was going to release a song, and I was just kind of like, yeah, alright mate, whatever, like, yeah, alright, like, and pigs are going to fly, or whatever, like, ugh, the amount of stress I had that week on Tumblr, just like, has he released anything? He hadn't. And then I was at work, and I got this post from Niall, and it was a video, and I was like, oh my god, he's released a song. So I got the girls in a room, well, I didn't bring them all into a room, the girls in the room that I was sitting in, I was like, please can you play Niall Horan's song? And I loved it, and it reminded me of little things. It reminded, just their slow music, and I like that. I feel like, oh, I don't know what that was. I feel like Niall is the only one that's kind of stuck to the One Direction roots, and there's nothing wrong with that. I absolutely love it, because it reminds me of why I love One Direction so much. I listened to This Town over and over and over and over and over again. Literally, I literally played it for like a week. It's the only song that I listened to. And you know what really pisses me off about This Town and the whole concept of him releasing it is that it did pretty shit in the charts. What the hell? Management, one, didn't promote it. So obviously if you want to do like a Beyonce, just drop it. Two, they didn't really do anything with it. I mean, yeah, he went to America, he toured around a bit of London, a bit of the UK, you know, and did the promo for it. But it was too late. After the first, like, part of the charts had been out, you don't really move, which I don't get when Greg James is like, oh, this is going to be a grower, this. I'm like, if you start off at the bottom, mate, you're going to stay there. But he was in the top 10, which I was very proud of, but he didn't get to number 1. Like, he didn't get there. I think he was like number, oh my god, I can't remember what number. I think he was like near the top half of the 10. But he does say just now that he doesn't care about the charts. He doesn't, but we do. Like, the fans tried their freaking hardest, streaming it, buying it, like creating playlists of like 100 times of This Town, just playing and playing and playing. Like, it drove me insane. And then I get really annoyed that his amazing song, the first one brave enough to release music and get the bloody, oh, One Direction are over, rumours started, that he didn't even get recognition for it. And I feel like he didn't get enough recognition. Like, it really annoyed me, because like I was playing it and everyone's like, oh, what's this? I'm like, it's This Town, Niall Horan, come on, it's not One Direction, it's his solo music, he's gonna be great. And then the music video was freaking insane. I loved it. I love the fact that they also released a live version and a studio version. Although I prefer the live version because it feels more real. It reminds me of Little Things in that sense, where Little Things literally just sounds live in a room. So yeah, and then last week, so when I filmed this, it came on like the, what day did it come out? It came out, right? Don't know when it came out. I'm the worst fan ever. When did it come out actually? It's starting to annoy me. 1 second. Currently filming but I have forgotten a detail, so I'm technically taking a break. Just don't mind me, just filming myself. It came out, the new song I'm on about, not This Town. This Town came out in October, I remember that. And I can't remember how long this song's been out. When did this get released? Go to album. Great. It 4th of May. It came out 4th of May. And literally, the only way to describe this song is sexy. Like, I've written this on my website, and I don't know how else I'm going to describe it. It is a sexy song. That is it. That's the only way I can describe it. And it's just completely different. Like, if you put This Town next to Slow Hands in like just a playlist or anything, you'd be like, is this the same person? But then at the same time, that's what reminds me of One Direction, because they used to have some slow songs, some fast songs, and they just mash them all together into like the album. Obviously that's how an album's created. Brogan, well done. But like, the complete difference from the like heartbreak of This Town to the sexiness of Slow Hands is literally insane. And for some reason, when it first came out, I don't know where was I bitch then. For some reason, when the single came out, and I kept calling it Soft Hands, and I have no idea why I kept calling it. And I was like, oh, Soft Hands, and I was like, no, Slow Hands, slow hands. And I honestly cannot wait for that music video to come out, because he says it's very wet and very sexy, which, oh, I just cringed at the thought of, sorry. Yeah, so I cannot wait to see the music video. It's going to be sick. It's going to be insane. Oh yeah, moving on back onto Harry, he released Sign of the Times, literally just kind of like dropped it, but then I feel like at the same time he also announced that he was going to be dropping it. Oh my god, the amount of promo that guy has had on Radio 1 is insane. I feel like the past month has literally just been One Direction as the Friday guest. I'll get on to that on why. But it was just a bit insane. I'm just kind of like, people are going to think this is like a One Direction special. Why not all just come in at the same time and promote your music? You know what I mean? Like, bloody hell. So, yeah. And then Harry randomly came out with Sign of the Times, and he randomly, literally, I was at the gym and I got a text message from my mate Becky, and she was like, oh, have you heard Sweet Creature by Harry Styles? I was like, what? It came out 2 hours. It'd been out 2 hours. I hadn't seen it because I hadn't been on my internet or anything, because I've gone straight from work to the gym, done a class, then come back out. Sat there in my gym car park listening to it, being like, my heart is legit broken. And people want to say that his full album is about Taylor Swift. Get out, mate. Taylor ain't a thing. Never was. Get over it, right? Freaking hell. And then on Friday, like I said, he released the album, and literally when you listen to it, it's like a whirlwind of emotions. So like, Harry's doing pretty well for himself. He's got a tour sorted as well, which, by the way, I could not get tickets for. The dumb idiot that I am refreshed it at 8 o'clock and then got put myself into a fucking queue. So then by the time, why did I refresh the page? Why? I also tried to get Capital Summertime Ball tickets. Was in a queue, got the tickets, and then I was like, I'm not really going to pay £65 to watch Niall do like 2 songs and then have to watch everyone else that I don't like. So I'm just going to like literally be ready when he does a tour, because obviously I'm going to meet him, and obviously I'm going to do the meet and greet and everything else. But anyway, so that was kind of like that. Louis, what is going on with Louis? I feel like I can't quite catch up with him, keep up with him. Whatever, not the Kardashians. So basically, like, he got arrested. Like, what the actual hell? Why would you arrest him for doing, he didn't do anything. When you watch the video, like, I've showed it to everyone at work and they're all like, what's he arrested for? There were girls beating up Eleanor for a start. I mean, we'll get on to that, but like, you know what I mean. And then, like, he fell down. The guy tripped him up. He fell down, and then like his foot got caught with the guy, and then he fell down, and then he arrested him and put charges on him for assault. He did naff all, mate. Keep your head bloody eye. And it's just like, eh. And it was everything. I could just remember watching the video and reading the post and just thinking, this is so sad. He doesn't need this in his life. Thankfully, he wasn't, like, the charges were dropped, he didn't get arrested, like, whatever, and everything was fine. But I honestly don't, I don't get it. I honestly don't. And then let's move on to Liam. What the hell? Like, I feel like Liam's like the strangest thing to come out of this hiatus. Cheryl and Liam are now a thing. Chiam, if you want to call them that. Not gonna lie, genuinely thought it was fake. There's an actual baby involved here. And what did they call it? Bear. Bear pain. If you don't get the joke, I don't know if it's an English thing, but basically bear means like very or much or something stupid like that. Go into Urban Dictionary. It's like, oh yeah, I was in bear pain. But that's something that some idiot that I come from would actually say. And the amount of memes I have seen of people using bear pain as the punchline is ridiculous. And I got tagged in one twice. I was like, I get it, right? And they had a baby. At first I thought she was lying. No, I thought the press was lying because she didn't like confirm it until the birth and then put a picture up of the baby, and I was like, oh, so she was pregnant. But like when you saw her bump, it didn't look like how far along I know that she's really skinny and like, you know, she's really thin, so you wouldn't be able to tell anyway, but like genuinely one of her pictures looked like she just had like a big bowl of pasta and then had a food baby. The amount of food babies I've had with pasta is unbelievable, right? So I didn't believe it. Poor Liam looked like he was like in pain every time. It looked like he was in bare pain whenever he was photographed with her. He looked exhausted, he looked drained, he just didn't look healthy for so long. And then they posted a picture of Liam holding this baby, which is their baby. I wanted a normal name, a traditional name. Bear. We've already got a bear that's a celebrity and he's a twat. Why would we want another one? I mean, I'm not saying that he's gonna be the child, but why would you call your child Bear? I'm sorry. I know people are probably like, I think it's cute. It's not. It's horrible. It is such a stupid name. I can't believe they've done it. And I hope they haven't registered it with Bear. And I hope it's a nickname. So that's kind of what, and when this goes out, it will have been released, but he's got a single coming out and it's called Strip Me Down or something like that. I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw the advert that he kept putting around on social media, I genuinely thought it was telling us he was the face of Calvin Klein. The amount of close-ups he did of that Calvin Klein waistband on his boxers, genuinely thought he was telling us he's done a modelling career. Is that weird? Is that weird for me to kind of go, oh, so you're a model now for Calvin Klein? Did no one else think this? And I was just kind of like, right. And I've heard rumours that he's going to do like choreography. One Direction don't dance, Liam. That is a genuine thing. Don't try and change this shit up by actually getting a choreographer to teach you how to dance. You can't dance, that's the joke, that's the fun thing. Harry Styles said it can't do karaoke. Can we also, speaking of like old One Direction, Zayn. He's not doing that well, is he? I feel like at the moment he's releasing these singles. They ain't getting very high. And I don't know if it's just the UK chart, but he ain't doing that good in the UK chart. He's that You've Still Got Time, whatever. I don't like it. Literally all he says is still got time, and I feel like it just repeats and repeats, and I'm just like, we get it. You've still got time. Like, move on. But I feel like at the moment it's like it's like 30 something in the UK charts at the moment. It's only been out a couple of weeks. And why does he keep falling out with all the people that he works with? What is his deal? Like, is he that much of a diva or a snob or that much of a tit? Like, I don't understand. Like, I just feel like it's never going well with him, and I feel like, you know, he wanted to get out of this rut that was One Direction, whatever, and he wanted to do his own thing, but his own thing isn't working. Like, he either needs to kind of like sit back and realise that he's kind of like not doing well successfully and all that jazz, and you know, work on it, or he just needs to accept the fact that he's lost. Like, this battle has lost. Not that there was a battle, but you know what I mean. And he hasn't even toured. He's doing his second album, and he hasn't even toured his first album because he's got stage fright. Which, in a way, I get, but I don't. Because, like, he was agreeing to do all these shows. Why agree to do, like, a concert or something if you know you've got stage fright? Why get people's hopes up? Why do it? Can we also talk about, let me just say it, the cook, the chef. My friend Diana will kill me. The chef. I don't even need to say anything else. The chef. The chef. She is the most stupidest addition to the story ever. We get it. Harry Styles has got 2 singles out. He's got an album that he's now promoting, going around the countries doing. Ooh. What happened there? That was really weird. So he's doing this thing where he's touring in the countries and doing his promo. Because there are a lot of gender neutral songs on his album, Harry Styles needs a girlfriend. So why not just get someone that's literally a nobody? Nobody knows her unless you're one of the health freaks where she makes salads with a bit of seeds in it and a bit of nuts, and it's officially on a cookbook, right? It's the worst recipes ever. Like, I've been reading into it and she makes salads. I feel like that's all she does. And like protein shakes and milkshakes, and I mean, I find it really, really hilarious that the day it got announced that she'd be his beard or his fake girlfriend, that she liked a tweet of his. I mean, you're not doing it right, mate. You're supposed to do that like a couple of weeks in advance. You know what I mean? Like, you're supposed to be on the ball with it. You're not supposed to do everything on the day it gets released. You're supposed to do that before. And I just feel like her Instagram with the picture of her in his shirt, you're just trying a bit too hard, love. Like, he didn't give you that shirt. Probably a woman's shirt anyway. She probably bought it herself, or someone bought it for her management. I just feel like this random interest, love interest that they've brought in, not needed. Didn't need it in my life. Didn't really care. I got the fact that he's, you know, he's straight and that, you know, he isn't gay and isn't dating Louis Tomlinson. We get it, right? We get it. We didn't need a fake girlfriend in there as well. Just saying. Oh my god, I had another point to make and I can't remember it well. Oh, and also the Instagram story that she put up, which is had to delete because oops, I put it on my Instagram story of her in his kitchen. Like, I bet that was a really good meeting, because I ain't saying it was a date. She literally went to his house, probably took the picture, sorted it out, and then left. He probably kicked her out. He probably wasn't even there. Probably the housemaid let him in, let her in, whatever. I just feel like she's a stupid addition to the plot. Okay, just saying. And oh yeah, everyone thinks Two Ghosts is about Taylor Swift. I'm gonna say this as nicely as I can, and I honestly mean as nice as I can. Get it in your heads, Taylor is dead. It's not a thing. This is his reaction to Nick Grimshaw joking that it was about Taylor Swift.
So here we go, the one about Taylor Swift.
He doesn't like it. I don't like it. The fandom don't like it. The viewers don't like it. Nobody likes these jokes that the whole album was written about Taylor Swift. No, it's not about Taylor Swift. Why would it be about Taylor Swift? He doesn't like her. Hello? There's a reason why she doesn't stay in relationships. She's batshit crazy. It's not about Taylor. Two Ghosts, if anything, I mean, we all know who it's about. I don't have to say it. But I just find that sometimes people with these freaking, oh, we need to make Harry straight, let's make everything about Taylor Swift again. No. And I swear to God, when Taylor Swift returns from hiding, she makes her album again all about Harry Styles, I'm gonna flip. I'm actually gonna like flip this desk and just go crazy. I'll take my record player off first, obviously. But like, I honestly just can't cope anymore with the rumours. Like, the Hendel thing, that was never a thing, was it? I mean, it wasn't. She had rumours that she was in a secret relationship with her best mate. He just has rumours all the time that he was in a relationship with his ex-best mate. Just put them together on a yacht. Yachtgate. What was that? I mean, we'll get onto these, like, bearding stuff on a different day. So basically, I'm going to stop it there. Let me know what you think about the One Direction's hiatus in the comments below. Be sure to give this a big thumbs up, and if you are a new viewer, please do subscribe. I will be doing more videos like this next week. But yes, thank you so much for watching, and I will be back next week with a brand new Brogan Chat Celebrities.